Good morning, Aaron here. Simon says farm. I missed the door. I tried to push it and I missed it. It's official. Swanky sauce is back. And before we get too far into the video, we will run a couple Swanky things here. Are not so old, but it's been a fun 10 years, almost 10 years. I think I'll have to look it up. I might be able to get the date here at the bottom of the screen. The first time Swanky Sauce Hot was the original, was ever made in a professional bottle. We won't talk about like the, testing in your kitchen and your friends think it's good. Like when we actually went official, the date is at the bottom of the screen. I should be able to find that somewhere. But we made it, we're back. We went and made the leap back on that date, whatever it was, to go commercial because you're not allowed to make it in your house and sell it to your friends. You could do that with like jams and jellies. There's like rules of pH level and things like that. And there's a lot of safety concerns. So when you get into a barbecue sauce or a salad dressing or some other things, you have to use either a co-packer, which is what we used. Go to the co-packer, tell them your recipe, like literally give them your recipe and what's called an SOP, standard operating procedure. Meaning, my recipe calls for, say, 1 cup of onions and half a cup of crushed garlic and and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. That's a recipe, but you literally need to say, put olive oil in the pan, heat for 3 minutes on high, add onions, heat for 7 minutes. Add garlic, heat for like literally so a monkey can read it. Like idiot proof, almost robot language, if that makes sense. And then that's called your SOP. And then from there, anytime you want to make your sauce, it's literally just send an email and some money. You're like, they give you a price. This is what it's going to cost you. And over the last 10 years, that price has gone up 35-ish%, pushing us out of the industry because our product from day one was told it'll never work because not enough water, all the ingredients are too high quality. The olive oil, there's literally a product in there we had to change to make it so it is vegetarian. right? Because we didn't want to use, and it's gluten-free. Because if you use Worcestershire sauce, you're not vegetarian anymore because that's got anchovies in it. So we had to find an alternative without anchovy. There's a lot to it. And the honey is the most expensive part. We use real honey and lots of it. So when the cost comes back and then you do the math, how much do I need to sell this for so this isn't a hobby, and you can actually make some profit, it put us at that $8, $9 a bottle for barbecue sauce. Hey girl, how come you're not going outside? Huh? All right, I'm gonna take a look at this goat for a second. I'll be right back. She looks fine. She's pink, but she's slow. I think a lot of them are slow this morning. They're like, wait a second, why are you here? But it's not late, it's 7:30. Oh, there she just went outside. All right, let me get them some grain. But yeah, so where was I at? High quality ingredients, high quality label, all that stuff put us very high, and they're like, this is too high, blah, 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 it's never gonna work. And here we are 10 years later with a little bit of a hiccup because of, you know, COVID pricing and the way the world we live in today. So we brought it back. We brought all our stuff, our bottles, our caps, our soap, our labeling machine, made the sauce, put it all in a bottle yesterday, the 4 of us. And then you got to go back and do the math now. What does it cost to make it this way? And guess what? It's not any cheaper. It's actually more expensive if you calculate in time. Because before, I used to be able to send an email, write a check, never have to leave the house, and have 1,200 bottles of the sauce made. But just 1,200 bottles is too much. I don't want to make it that big. So we made a small run yesterday of hot and fire. So hot, fire, and mild, all available on the site. It's been a while since we've had all 3 available at the same time. So between the cost of everything you got to buy, like all the ingredients, the labels, the bottles, all that, now you got to rent a space, and that costs money. But I guess it's a good cause. I don't know how to say it without getting a couple topics we don't talk about on our channels. Political stuff, religion stuff. We stay away from that. But God saved Swanky sauce because we rented a kitchen, a commercial kitchen inside a church, and we donated hundreds because that's what it costs to rent to the church. So now they have it. So it's they help us, we help them. So there we go. God loves Swanky sauce. All right, what's next on the agenda for today? I'm hoping to really get the lattice done on the shipping container. We got orders to ship out because some of you have already bought some Swanky. We had a couple orders backed up for a few days. The tractor's significantly broken, so we're still waiting on that. I might take this chance to actually, I don't want to fix, oh, what the heck happened there? That's gross. Yeah, I might want to take this chance to actually fix. One of the tires broke real bad when Tyler was in the woods, and it was so old, it's a 12-year-old tire, that we had no choice but to replace the rubber, and that's very expensive. It's like a $200 tire or something like that. But now it's like, okay, can I really, just like a car, put one brand new tire on the left and keep a 12-year-old tire on the right? I don't know. I probably could, but should I? So I'm trying to figure out a way. I might buy 2 tires, have them fix them both, and then find a way to keep the old, one of the old rubbers, and then find another rim so we have a backup. We basically have a spare front tire. If something happens in the woods, we could pop the old tire off, pop the new, you see what I mean? Because right now the tractor's stuck in the woods on a lift, on a stands. It can't go anywhere until this tire comes in and we're out when we got projects to do. So now the trailer's there and the tractor's not doing anything, and we're just waiting for them to get our parts. So I might call them today and say, hey, I know you ordered 1, can you quickly order 2? So we could just get this done the right way and fix both. I don't know. The boat is officially listed, so we'll see what happens there. And then we'll move on to the next adventure of our life. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got for today. It's a Swanky day. See you again tomorrow. Bye.